YGO Anime Games. This is Delta.
And this is Blue.
And welcome to our Deck Expo.
For those of you that are longtime fans of the channel, you know that the Deck Expo is where we announce upcoming content over the next year. For those of you that are new to the channel, the Deck Expo is where we announce content coming up in the next year. So, okay, great. We're all on the same page.
So the Deck Expo usually contains waves where we group similar decks together, like, say, Grand Championship decks. Now, this is the first Deck Expo, or Dexpo for short, that is going to have a title. This is the Deck Expo Year of GX. So let's see what our first wave is.
Okay, guys, so there you have it. The first content coming up will be coming to you in January, so it's right around the corner, and it's going to be a bunch of decks from the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 7 stars. And so, Delta and I are going to be coy about just about all the characters' decks that are coming up throughout this entire presentation. So, we know who's coming. We're excited to see these characters play out against the decks we've already built from the 7-star season. But yeah, there's not much else to say other than it's going to be a good time with those. And also, before we go into our next reveal, I do want to say that while we have titled this as the Year of GX, we will have non-GX content sprinkled in between, just to break up a little bit of the monotony, but GX is the absolute focus. So now that I've said that, Wave 2 is coming at you.
So that is the Ultimates Part 1 wave starting in April. So for us, an Ultimate deck is one that takes the favorite cards from that character from across every season and combines it into one Ultimate deck.
So we know this has been requested of us for a while, and our style is to stick to a particular season and use exclusively those cards. But this has been just something that we've gotten a lot of requests for over time. We know it's a popular concept, other channels do. And arguably, we just dragged our feet on doing this ourselves. So we're really excited for our version of, these mishmash decks where it's the best cards of everything, like Delta said. So we're looking forward to it. And the Part 1 means that, there will be more to come. This will just be a small release of some, but there are plenty of characters who played enough across a variety of seasons to have a more ultimate deck.
So that being said, here's our third wave.
Okay, so clearly we're swinging back into Yu-Gi-Oh! GX now, bringing you several decks from the second season Society of Light. Of course, we have a bunch of decks from that season. You can find all of them on our channel, but we want more. We really want to flesh out more characters that, played a part in that season that we haven't made yet. That would be, cool decks with fun cards and interesting matchups with characters that we've already been holding on to. And following up on Society of Light,
So this time, we're doing back-to-back GX waves. And of course, we have 7 stars, we have Society of Light, now we're going to have Dimension World. We have a few decks from Dimension World, but it really is a season where there's plenty left to explore. So we're going to be creating new decks, featuring some of them against our old ones, and it's going to be a really exciting season.
Dimension World saw some, really powerful challenges for, many of the main characters. And we're definitely going to want to take a lot of that and, really run with it. All right, guys. And now the last wave of our Deck Expo, but not the conclusion of our content, just to be clear. This is the last thing that we have planned out for you guys. Take a look.
So that is our Retrains wave. These, unlike Ultimate Character decks, which just take cards we've already seen the characters play in the anime, these will feature some of the new retrained versions of cards that we've gotten for these characters over the many, many years of Konami printing more and more cards.
And so this is one that we are especially excited for because it will see us take some of our fan favorite characters and then elevate them to new heights. We see some of you guys dropping in comments about adding retrains, and if you really look into retrains and what they are much more meta-friendly versions of beloved anime cards, and they would be way too much for a lot of our other anime decks to handle. Like some of you longtime fans know, we try to keep a nice meta for character decks because they would not survive well outside of other character decks. So, doing retrains allows us to take a lot of the awesome cards Konami has been printing for anime style characters, and then really just take these up, a couple levels.
And you won't see these retrain decks facing, the lower power level decks based period on the anime. It would be kind of like Awaken the Dragons deck taking on a Duel's Kingdom deck. These decks are going to be really strong, which is really exciting, but there's a mismatch there. So you're going to see these retrained decks playing against each other.
And what that means is that you will see several decks in the first wave of retrains, but there will be more to come to grow this meta.
So that's all the waves that are coming out in this year's Deck Expo, the year of GX. We're really excited. We hope you guys are too. Comment, let us know which wave you're looking forward to the most.
Now, also, just to be clear, this is our projected plan for how and when we want to release content. It gives you guys an idea of when, to check out new stuff on the channel. This isn't to say that there may not be other exciting things in between. And we will always be looking to bring more ways to connect with you guys and more content to you outside of our waves. So don't assume that this is all you're getting. This is just a fair amount or a significant portion of what you can expect from us.
So anyway, guys, as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you're notified every time we have a new upload. And get hyped for 2024, the year of GX.
YGO Anime Games, out.